So all I've ever kind of wanted to do is make a positive difference, right? Now, I'm 48 years old, nearly 50 years old, and I always say this, it says, is spending your evenings arguing with people on Facebook a good use of anyone's time? Of course not. You don't realise, go back to what I said about the fish, what's the water like? People don't realise that they're wasting their life. We've got one life. Since we started this, we're about 23 minutes closer to death, the pair of us. Right? That's the reality of it. And actually, if you only had one day left of your life, would you be spending it arguing with people on the internet? Of course not. Because the reason that we do spend it, or people do spend time on the on arguing, is because they think they've got loads of days left. But if it was their last day, they wouldn't do that. And that's what I do with my life. I don't waste any of it because I realise how valuable it is. Today is as valuable as the last day of their life. That's the reality of it. It's 24 hours is 24 hours. So what ends up happening is, as I've gone through this thing, if you worked in an office with 100 people, Michael, 2 people in that office wouldn't like you, regardless of what you do. They think you're a fucking idiot, right? It doesn't make no difference what you do. If you work in an office with 1,000 people, 20 people wouldn't like you, regardless of what you do. Now, if you've been running a network with thousands of people for the last 15 years, guess what? You're going to have some people that don't like you, for whatever reason, right or wrong, they don't like you. The internet has allowed those people that don't like you to form in groups, right? So they can get an echo chamber, right? That's what's going on recently, which is people say, oh, rise above it. So I've been getting shit online, and actually people say rise above it. People don't want conflict, and that includes me. But by not having conflict, you end up having a situation where they get emboldened and believe. And Be Kind or Don't was a campaign that I set up a couple of weeks ago, because I thought to myself, I'm getting fucked off with this. Because I'm getting all my thousands of members or people saying to me, have you seen what somebody's saying about you? Outright lies. And I'll give you an example of how terrible this is, right? It's a strong metaphor, but I'm going to say it right now, because people say, rise above it, rise above it. Imagine, and this didn't happen by the way, but I'm just going to show you the extremeness of it, of how you can get away legal law. You can say anything you want and nobody could say anything. I tell you what, I'm not going to say too much about Michael Knight, but let's just say you wouldn't want him babysitting your children. And I go put that on social media. What's your reaction? Now, and your friends are saying, what's he on about? And then people who you had running 7 years ago, your previous employer, they're going, yeah, well, I thought it was something dodgy. Whoa. And that's what is that kind of it's kind of dog whistle campaign to create this unease with people. Disgusting, genuinely.
And they would never say it to your face, and that's the thing.
For whatever reason, these people feel they've got impunity. So anyway, I thought to myself, right, fuck this. What I'm going to do for a bit of fun is I thought, right, a couple of years ago, a lady called Caroline Flack committed suicide. She's an entertainer over in the UK because of social media pressure that she's got for. Right? And actually, there was a campaign in the UK, hashtag Be Kind, Be Kind, Be Kind. And that's why I came up with Be Kind or Don't. Be kind. Unless, of course, you don't like somebody, at which point tear the arse out of them. And this is the thing, and I said, and I went on, I was quite strong. I said, listen, imagine that I killed myself. Right? Oh, trigger warning. Imagine that I killed myself. Tomorrow, everyone will be deleting the posts and going, oh, I didn't mean that. What I meant to do was this. I'm not going to kill myself. But remember what I said, mental health issues, right? There comes a point when I had a nervous breakdown, 2013, I'm not above them. So somewhere along the way, everyone's got a breaking point. So I thought to myself, bollocks to this. I thought, right. And I said to him, I said, if I killed myself, how would you feel? I said, because actually you can come after me for whatever bullshit reason, and it is bullshit, but what about my family? What about my wife? Is she being affected by your bullshit? So anyway, I went, right, that's it. As from tomorrow, if you've got an opportunity right now, 24 hours, delete your posts, or I'm going to put you on blast. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share what you've said about me. I'm not going to say anything without comment. Your name, your business is going to be associated with that, boss. And that's what I did. And they thought I was bluffing. And then every single day, I said, right, another one, and another one, and another one, another one. Legals have dropped on them, and they dropped off. Because they didn't want it. Once again, it's great being in an echo chamber online, thinking you're in a private Facebook group with 40 people saying Brad Burton, this, that, and the other. Not so cool when you get your own name and your business associated with what you've said. And that's what the Be Kind or Don't campaign was about, and it's worked.